And he was like, bro, sometimes you got to meet people where they at. And sometimes that's going to be outside of your work hours. That's going to be outside of your comfortability. And that was something that just gave me confirmation because I was talking to God. And we had this conversation. And he was like, you got to do a little bit more. Even though you doing a lot, you still got to do a little bit more.
All for you, I'm down and diligent. Just know I'm down and diligent. I'm down and diligent. Ay, mama always working late. Daddy didn't work today. I got all these bills to pay, and I'm not even thinking straight. Probably twisting up a wood, trying to see what's up today. I've been engineering on my music, feeling all type of way. Drowning in my thoughts, I might get lost up in this tidal wave. Maybe I'm just tired of Seattle, I need brighter day. I get way too high, I lose my mind, I'm thinking all type of shit. Look you in your eyes, I see a star, son, your future lit. Smiling at your mama, all in love, that's my type of chick.
Yo. What's the deal, man? What's happening? Y'all tapped into another episode of the Down and Diligent podcast, known as the D.A.D podcast, you feel me? You got your boy Big Day up in here.
And Joy in the building.
You already know.
Do yourself a favor, like, subscribe, comment. Hit us up on all social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I gotta get the TikTok back.
We gotta
going,
get it
bro.
popping on it.
We gotta get it, bro. Cause TikTok, we get a lot of feedback too, bro.
Yeah.
So we gotta get that black.
Gotta get that,
bro, for sure.
TikTok coming soon with it. We got the TikTok already.
We got it.
Right?
We just gotta flood the content on there.
We gonna flood.
Some good content coming y'all.
We gonna flood, man. And y'all make sure y'all hit that notification bell so y'all can get notified every time we drop a new episode. We drop a new reel. Right. We drop a new photo, picture, whatever. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. It don't cost nothing to just share some shit. You feel me?
Great content.
Y'all say y'all mess with us, man. Y'all say y'all mess with Joey in the day, man. Fuck with us for real. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest form of showing us y'all fuck with us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because we be seeing the views. We be having a lot of views, but just hit that subscription, hit that notification bell so you can keep tapping in, man.
For sure.
Great,
man, how you been, though, bro? What's the deal?
I'm good, man. Good, bro. Just
you looking good, boy.
Right.
You up in here shining,
right.
man.
I'm trying, bro.
Fresh cap on, everything. How track going? How everything going with the kids, though?
Track is good, bro. We in the Junior Olympics. Junior Olympics is basically the Olympics. It was national. So all the tops athletes across the nation, really. We got kids from Houston, Florida, North Carolina, New York, Montana, Nebraska, everywhere. Oregon, Washington. They all meet up. All the top performers all meet up at one location and race. Well, they do field events and we race. So we race. We sprinters. So I run for Imani. Shout out Imani. Speed City out of Compton.
Raised my babies too, man. They ran there too,
for
man.
Sure, man. It's been a staple. It's been a staple.
Shout out to them.
I think it maybe 30 years or something like that. I think this might have been their 30th.
We was kids coming
yeah, this
up.
might have been their 30th year. I think it was their 30th year being in the city of pillars in the community. So, and they known for throughout the nation of having the fastest kids. So,
yeah,
it's a program that's been established over the years. So, my boy, he runs with the 11 and 12 year olds, and he runs the 400 meter. And so out of everybody in the nation that's 11 and 12, we are ranked number 3 in the nation. And so they got a team from Houston coming out here. They're number 1. They rolling, but all our guys are 11. So we running against 12-year-olds.
They're gonna be together for a couple.
They're gonna be together for the next year.
5 years.
Yeah, the next 5 years. But next year we be at the top. This is kind of like they call it like a bottom year. So because we're the younger, so they expect the 12-year-olds to be faster than us. But we still number 3.
Selling though.
Yeah, we still number 3 in the nation. So we racing the next 2 weeks is the Junior Olympics from Monday to Sunday. We got, bro, when we race, we got the 4x4. We got guys on our team that's running the 4x8, 800, 400 meter. And so, but we are, as a 4x4 team out of 11, 12, we number 3 in the nation, bro. And we expect to take, we were trying to come get gold, bro. It's actually out here. Last year it was in South Carolina. Year before it was in Houston. Year before that, it was in Oregon, but now it's in Cali. So we in Cali, so we might as well take it. You know, so we got the home field advantage. So we're gonna take it, bro. We're gonna take this gold medal, man. It's big. They've been training since maybe January, December. They've been training, and they just getting faster. Times is dropping. You can see because it's all time. So the times is getting dropping. They're getting faster and faster and faster. So
week by
week, bro. So shout out my boys. My son is on that 4x4 team, man. We about to take gold. And shout out Jace, Harris, Vince, Artist. Bro, the boys is rolling, man. Imani Speed City. Speed City, man. So
where's it gonna be at?
It's at Cerritos College. So everybody from across the nation is gonna be at Cerritos College racing from Monday to Sunday, like a whole week. Different events. They got 100, 200. Our guys at a 400 meter run, bro. So shout out to our boys, man.
How that feel, bro? As a dad, like you know what I'm saying? Like
it feel good because last year, my first year, my son running, and he was getting the feel for it, and he looks like a track runner. He has a body for it. He got long legs. He's stretching out. He's getting tall. He almost as tall as me right now. I'm like, Jace, man, you running a 105, man. I need to see a 104 or 103. And he just dropped to a 10. He like a 104, 103 right now, bro. It's like 1 minute, 3 seconds to finish the whole lap around the track. And that 400, bro, is not no joke. It's a full sprint around the fucking track. So
for sure,
yeah, man. So he like a top tier runner, man. And it just show his growth and his dedication to it, and and it's just him. You know what I mean? He get out there and he ain't got no team to depend on. It's just him. You got to get out there and run. So I love it for him, bro.
Right.
Yeah. Right. So shout out Jace, bro.
Shout out Jace, man, for sure.
Yeah, and Jacob, shout out my oldest son, Jacob.
Oh, Jace, man. He ran for Mexico, didn't he?
Yeah, he ran for Imani. He just came back from Mexico. Did his little high school graduation little cruise trip. Yeah, did an 8-day cruise, Mexican Riviera, hit up all the spots and all that, man. He said he had a ball. I know if I'm away from home, I kind of want to be back in the certain. Like, I don't want to be going too long from the house. He like, I was loving it. I was like, you was ready to come home? He like, nah, I wanted to stay.
Yeah.
Like, 8 days, I'll be ready to come back home.
Yeah. I mean, shit. When we was kids, we was ready to bounce out too and be out there. You know?
Sure, yeah. So he enjoyed it. He was showing me all the pictures and videos. He met kids from everywhere, from all across the nation. Everybody came and did their cruise and thing for their high school graduation. So he met people from like New York, Florida. It was like a group of them, and he just had a ball.
Yeah, so, for sure. That's
what's
up,
able to do that, bro.
Shout out to kids, but shout out to fatherhood.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I'm saying, for providing that and being able to give them that space to be themselves and be adventurous and want to be social with different people. You feel me? Because as men, like, we never really deal with our reality though. As fathers, as men. Yeah. Do you feel like we don't ever deal with it, or we just learn to carry it?
I think life teaches you at some point you're gonna have to deal with it, right? But a lot of time is spent trying to avoid it. Like, a lot of time people look for different things to escape their reality, regardless if it's whatever vices they have, or even if it's just maybe the phone, or maybe it's the game, or maybe it's drinking or partying, or whatever it is.
Sex,
sex, whatever it is, porn. It's escape. It's whatever they could do to escape, even if it's for a little while, just to escape the reality that they living in. And and life is tough. You know what I mean? Life is shit happen in life. So yeah, man. I don't know. I think people learn to carry it, and some people just they deal with it as they can, but it's only so much some people could take, and they gotta escape and then come back to deal with it. You gotta go do this for a while, then come back to do with it. So yeah, I think people learn to deal with it, bro.
But a certain amount of escapism is normal, though. Don't you guys think?
Yeah, I think so, because people got to go on, like, everybody wants to go on vacation. A vacation is to escape the monotony of life, or the rat race that they're going that they're dealing with, right? So people look forward to vacation, so we have to escape at some point. But we gotta.
But it comes a point, like you said though, too. You gotta deal with it regardless. I feel like the longer that you let some of your problems blossom, they become bigger.
Yeah.
They become bigger. So as a man though, it's certain things that you have to neutralize and you gotta attack it.
Yeah.
And understand, even though that we might be escaping the harsh realities of certain things,
Right.
but at the end of the day, you still gotta attack these things, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you an example of that. Sometimes I'll be like, you get mail. And when you go to the mailbox, what you got in there? Fucking bills. So I might maybe it's the form of me. I might not go to the mailbox for a couple of days, or a week, because I know I got bills in there just waiting for me. I'm gonna go. I know I'm gonna get in there, but I was like, damn, I don't feel like looking at. I know I gotta pay this. I know I gotta pay that, but I know they in there waiting for me to fucking dish out some bread. So you know what I mean. That's an example of people like me. Trying to escape, but I know that shit is there, and at some point I'm gonna have to deal with them bills, or I ain't gonna have no lights, I ain't gonna have no gas, you know what I mean, or whatever it is, you know what I mean. So for sure, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's something you definitely can't run away from. Bills, IRS, DMV, all that shit. Court fees. When they come in, they coming for you.
Yeah,
you feel me? But like, was there ever a point that you realized that no one can save you from all that shit?
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if it was a point, when did you realize that? Did you have to become a man first and experience your own trials and tribulations of that? Of knowing, like, because it was times before, bruh. When I first moved out, I didn't really know about keeping tabs on dates and stuff of light bills being paid, gas bill, cable bill. Cable was big at the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was just more so, just going, learning as I go.
Right.
It was a point in time to where them goddamn lights was off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, hold on. I ain't experienced this. So what point in time have you ever realized that ain't nobody gonna save you from this shit?
Yeah, similar situation. It was like I had moved. I had my own. I probably was like 22. I had my own apartment, and my roommate moved out on me. You know what I mean? So I paying my portion. I had a roommate. You know what I mean? So he had paid, and I knew it was coming, but he didn't like just shake out the blue. He told me like, yeah, I'm moving on. You know what I mean? So I knew I had to cover his half of the rent if I still wanted to stay there. So I'm thinking like, everybody know I'm in my family, my people, moms, pops, everybody know like my roommate about to move out and I got to cover his half of the rent, which I didn't have. So I'm like, at some point somebody just gonna, even if my mom and pops split it and shoot me that part, right? So, but at some point, like I'm like, what was gonna happen next month? You know what I mean? What's gonna happen the month that they can't come saving me? So I didn't have the rent, so I had to put my 30-day notice in, and that's when I knew like nobody's coming to save you, bro. If you don't got what you need, you can't depend. That's why I knew I couldn't depend on nobody to step in for me because I need to do it. I'm a man. I mean, and that was a lesson that I'm glad they taught me that lesson. My family taught me that lesson. You know, because like I can't. Ain't nobody coming to save me. Ain't nobody coming to. I mean, if I could call somebody to help me every now and then, but for the most part, bro, I'm out here. You living your life, I'm living my life. They got their own life to live. Yeah, I mean, so I knew there ain't nobody coming to save me. And it's crazy. My son he had a project, a class, and he recorded me. And that's one thing I told him, like, bro, don't expect nobody to come. When you a man, don't expect nobody to come save you, bro. You got to figure it out, man. Yeah, that's what life is about. It's
that's like a fact, bro.
It's like trying to figure this shit out.
That's a fact, bro. I teach my kids that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, just from different things, and because at the end of the day, though, I also tell them, ain't nobody obligated, though, at the same time to support you how you feel like you need them to support you. That's your perception of what you think, and you looking at yourself and other people. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You know? But at the end of the day, bro,
Like
go ahead.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, some kids feel like, some people feel entitled, like okay, I'm me, so I'm supposed to get this support, or I'm supposed to get this help, but like, no.
But where do that come from?
It's come from like how you was raised, or just your people mind frame. Like, some people just feel like entitled, and I'm like, bro, the world don't revolve around you. Like, people got their own shit going on, their own lives to live. You
That's
know what I mean?
fact.
So people, that's, you know what I mean. That's a great lesson to teach your kids. Like, man, nobody coming for you, bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Are you ever like, have it ever been a time to where you felt like you show up for a lot of people, family, friends, but that same presence, or even that if you advise with certain things, that's a phone call, you feel me? Like, hey Joe, I need your advice on this. I'm trying to figure out this or that. But they asking for your advice, but you get it. You available often for them all the time. But you feel like that same thing ain't reciprocated to you. Have it been a time that you ever felt like that? Are you feeling like that? Or
Yeah, sometimes, you know, I think we all feel sometimes. Well, for me, I'm more of a, like, just a helping, giving person. You know what I mean? And I when I do stuff, I do it out of love. Like, I won't say nothing about it. I just do it. But, you know, it comes to a point where, and I don't expect everybody to be I don't expect everybody to think or be how I am. You know what I mean? But I treat people how I want to be treated, basically. You know what I mean? So at some point, like, you know, if I'm constantly giving, and I can't ever get nothing in return, then I gotta pivot. You know what I mean? I can't. That's a tough feeling, bro. If you just a giver and you don't feel appreciated, or you can't get that, you know, get that in return.
yeah,
You know?
yeah, that's for sure, bro. I think as time progress and go on, whatever that you doing, like, you would notice that with certain shit. But at the end of the day, if you working on what you doing, sometimes you don't even really notice that shit, bro, because you too focused on what you doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's little shit though too that you gotta pay attention to that could get you caught up in the long run.
Right.
And that's some shit that you gotta come to the conclusion with yourself, like, do I need to cut these people off now because I possibly could pay the price for it later if I don't?
Bro. We see it so often, man, so many times, where people that man, it remind me of just, you know what I mean, just a prime example of like the Nipsey situation, where he just giving to his community, trying to change his community. And that same people in that community he died right there in that, where he was trying to change, you know what I mean?
Right.
And the people around him, some of them was on board, some of them wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for a person that's really trying to make a difference in the community and change the perception and the mind frame of people in that community, get you know what I mean? It's just like,
for sure. And I don't want to just switch I mean, it's on the same subject, or switch gears even what we was gonna talk about. But we see that often with rappers. You know, they get killed where they from and everything. But it was something that just, you know what I'm saying, made me think a lot over the 4th of July weekend. You know, a brother of our community, I'm gonna say our community because we represent Compton, we represent Long Beach, we represent LA, we represent Inglewood, we represent Carson, we represent all surrounding cities, bro.
right.
You know, to see a young brother like Errol Washington and the young lady that was killed, I don't want to mispronounce her name, so I don't want to disrespect her family.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same time, I want to acknowledge, you know, she was a young a young woman that was a student at UNLV, University of Las Vegas, Nevada, and she was in school for nursing with a bright career. And Eric Washington worked for the city,
LA.
you know, but helping people with housing, helping a lot of people in this community. Grew up homegrown from Compton, and was killed. They were both killed in the Wilmington Arms. And I can't help myself but to think, because I wrestle with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this brother was just doing good work in this community. This young lady, she was just coming to probably visit family. 4th of July, they do this every year. But at the same time, when you around people that want to repeat the cycle of violence, whether you grew up with them or whether they family, you don't deserve to be around that, and they don't deserve your presence. So I could understand when there's certain entertainers that's like, no, I'm bigger than what they're pushing. So I won't allow myself over there, you know. But I just wanted to bring up that because you brought up the Nip, and rest in peace to both of them, because he was doing solid work in the community. Sure. And it's something that resonated with me that he said, and I seen a reel, and he was like, bro, sometimes you got to meet people where they at. And sometimes that's going to be outside of your work hours. That's going to be outside of your comfortability. And that was something that just gave me confirmation, because I was talking to God, and we had this conversation, and he was like, you got to do a little bit more. Even though you doing a lot, you still got to do a little bit more. Even though you doing a lot and you got a workload, you still got to do a little bit more to step outside the lines. And that just resonated with me so much, and it gave me the confirmation. And I was like, man, this brother was a prophet for real. And I've never met him. But shout out to his family. Shout out to all the people that were attacked behind this incident, and all the people that was affected behind it. I'm praying for solace, and justice for y'all, for real.
Do you feel like a lot of people are giving this one guy, I think his name is D.A.D, a lot of pushback for coming forward, and I guess whatever he feel like he knows, sharing that information on maybe the suspected killers or whatever. What's your thoughts on community members stepping up and trying to find or resolve this, this case?
I feel like the only pushback is coming from niggas that's affecting the community. Because that's what keeps the community, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have people like that.
Yeah.
If I had a loved one that was killed, bro, I would want people to step forward for what's wrong. You know, and somebody that was really active and really every day, like, making a change over here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, hell no. I don't look at, shout out to him. For real, you know. I don't know what ties he got, but he's Najee Ali is his name. So
Najee Ali.
Obviously, he's walking in some type of light of the nation.
Right.
I want to assume, I hate to assume, but we know what that carries already. You know, that black on black shit, we got to get it together though. At the end of the day, bro, I seen a man was arrested for the young woman killing. You know, I seen he was a black man. And just us as a community, bro, until we respect each other and we get right with each other, bro, ain't nobody gonna fuck with us or respect us. That's why we gotta stop all this crime. Oh, the Mexicans hate us, the whites hate us. We hate each other more than we, you know what I'm saying? Like, real shit, bro.
Yeah, I see that all the time. Like, you just, like, when I'm online, like, a black man some black man, young black man, they can't wait to go disrespect the next black man for some reason. However it is, if it's a rap battle, if it's just in person, somebody saying they ops or whatever they see in traffic, they can't wait to find the different ways to disrespect the next black man, bro. And it's just a cycle, bro, that's been going on I've been seeing it my whole life, bro. I've been
For
seeing it
sure.
and it's like at some point when, bro, like when
Yeah.
is it ever gonna be a change where I look at the next black man and see a reflection of myself where I don't want to, or do I just hate myself? That's what it shows, that you hate yourself because
yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But when I see the next black man, they be like, you know what, I respect you. At some point,
But
when?
that's what gang culture teaches, right? Just growing up in it, right? Like, bam, you see another nigga, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you beefing with black gangs. You know that. We come up in this, right? So you see somebody that's not familiar with you, you get up on them. So in a weird way, it's like you trying to one up on them, but at the same time, you trying to impress them in the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's when you really logically think about this shit, bro, because I calculated this shit a lot, bro. Like, you really trying to impress niggas from your rival to show them who you are or what you mean to this area.
Yeah, that's crazy.
By affecting the community, affecting mothers, affecting fathers, affecting friendships, affecting everything by trying to take somebody or even taking yourself off the streets.
This is
Somebody love. It's everybody, somebody got love or genuinely love everybody in this world, bro. Ain't nobody just ass out backwards to where unless everybody around them just gone.
yeah.
I don't give a fuck what somebody been through, nigga. There's certain people, you can't tell me, nigga, I can't love this person, nigga.
Right.
It's unconditional from somebody with everybody, bro. If not, God got you.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Right. I'm thinking back on the Eric Washington situation. A lot of people feel like, the gang culture are what I think it's a blurred line between gang culture. People say like gang culture and black culture, but I draw that line. Like if you're not in that culture, it should be okay for you to, like, if you witness a crime or you witness some shit, you're not held to those same standards as, say, the people from the hood or whatever. You know what I mean? You're not held from those same standards.
No,
you know
you're
what I mean?
not at
So
all.
you should. It's if you witness a crime and you feel like you want to share what you saw,
That's community, though.
that's the community. Yeah,
That's what builds community.
that's what builds community.
Yes.
But breaking the community is not coming forward, not speaking up, and that's what keeps that cycle of going. If a person is bold enough to shoot and kill somebody in front of hundreds of people,
Oh, man.
that person,
They deserve to be.
they deserved everything they got coming from.
everything they got coming.
They deserve everything. That's just the truth, bro. I'm
Yeah.
like, that shit is crazy. But they can't like, oh man, he a snitch or whatever. This person's a snitch just because they a member of the community and they witnessed something. And you know what I mean? People don't want to. I feel like some people probably don't want to come forward, but if a person willing to do that in front of everybody, man, you don't know how many people's lives was affected by seeing that.
Yeah.
By witnessing that, hundreds of people seeing somebody lay it. There's people, they have videos and stuff like that.
All on the internet,
All on the
man.
internet, bro. That affected a lot of people, bro.
Facts.
So,
Facts.
and like you said, bro, like, and some people, some communities don't deserve people like that. They don't deserve
sure.
it. They don't deserve
Don't.
God. And they just need to sit and waddle in they cycle that, unfortunately, bro. I don't want to give up on the black community, bro, but shit like this, it fucks
Y'all
with me, bro.
we keep failing each other
Yeah.
time after time, and we can say, we know what we've been through with the oppression, all the years of slavery, everything, bro. But it's a point in time to where we got to come together, and if people call themselves leaders in their community, man, them niggas that ain't with this positive shit, them the ones that gotta go.
You gotta go. Right.
You gotta clean your backyard first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that should be the mission. And that should be the mission of everybody. I think that's what's gonna change. That's what's gonna make the change.
Imagine
weed
if all black
them
people was on one accord, bro. Even just, well, I'ma just neutralize it to the city of Compton. Imagine if all black people had to get along, bro.
Just in the city, yeah.
And everything with all of the artists, all of the entrepreneurs, all of the food vendors, everything, the athletes, everything. Imagine if we all had to get along. And that's not even including, say, big ass Long Beach, huge ass LA, Inglewood, Carson. These dudes from the IE, all black people have to get along. Bro, can't nobody stop it.
Yeah.
Nobody. Right. Nothing.
Right.
No laws, no nothing. If we was just all on one accord. But I don't know if that could ever happen.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
like
that
when I see shit like this, it shows it, I can't I don't see it happening.
I don't see it happening at all, bro. But I just feel like, bruh, if we could change a life or just make somebody just think different, not even change their life, bro, just think different.
Right.
We should, bruh, we doing our job,
right.
Bruh,
Right. I'm at it. I'm going back to the 4th of July, bro. I don't want to keep chiming in.
Nah, we talk about it.
I have a set 18-year-old son, you know what I mean? And I got his location. So I know everywhere that he's at, not to put his business out there and all that, but he shared, you know what I mean? And it's just affording me just knowing where he is.
You better? Shit.
Yeah, I'm thinking back on me being 18, like if my mom knew where I was at, everywhere I was, I was out, I was outside getting all kind of stuff. So I got his location. I'm looking on the 4th. He's here. I'm just, just peeping out because I give him his freedom. I let him go out, but I feel like I've taught him enough to know how to deal with certain situations, but he's still learning. You know what I mean? So I look on his location. He had one of these events, these local Compton type events, and I'm like, bro, what you doing over there? He wasn't at the in the park in the village, but in the Women's Arms, but he was not far from there. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? I got on the phone right away. Get the fuck from over there. Get from over there right now. You know what I mean? And I'm about to come get you right now. So he made him and his homies leave. I'm like, bro, you don't even deserve to be around that. You don't even I don't know what they got going over there. Don't know at all. But you don't need to be there.
You don't even know what they got going on.
You don't. Yeah,
9 times out of 10.
Right. He did it. He don't know nothing. Like I'm like, bro, you do not need to put yourself chasing whatever it is. If it's girls or just being or just wanting to be outside, don't go there. You don't need to be there, bro.
One time I picked my son up from a neighborhood in Compton, a notorious neighborhood. Won't mention, but. Yeah. I'm like, hold on, nigga. This because a nigga over here in Compton and nigga don't think you could be over here across the way. Like, you don't know what's going on. Oh, my friend, his friend from practice. And, oh, my friend, I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't care about none of that. At the end of the day, bro, that location shit, that shit serious, though. You gotta have your kid's location, though.
For sure, man.
And not just on some, just where they at, but just anything though. There's so much so much stuff going on.
So much, bro.
Shout out my daughter. My daughter about to be 14.
Hey,
man.
14.
Yeah, man,
bro.
Be 14. She about to start high school.
That's crazy.
So,
and I remember going to the hospital when she was born, bro. And just little, I'm like, there you about to have you just had a daughter. Now she 14 years old,
crazy, bro.
I was like, man, man, time ain't no joke, bro.
Shout out to my Lily, man. That's my baby.
Shout out to Lily.
Tell me about a time where you felt like you were surviving more than you was living.
A time. I feel like it's an ongoing thing. Like sometimes I feel like I'm just working, bro. Like I just be working, bro, and I try to make time to do shit, but I'm just constantly just working on shit. Like I got a business. I got a, you know, I'm a coach. I got so many different hats, bro.
Yeah.
And I sometimes I just gotta take a moment and just like just be present sometimes, bro. Cause like I'm a machine a little bit. Like it's just
Like you programmed.
I'm programmed to I go to work.
Oh,
Boom.
man,
After work, I'm
bro.
at practice. Boom. After that, I'm go home. You know, it's just like I'm not saying I'm surviving. I'm working. I'm making enough money to pay my bills.
But you probably mentally survive. Though.
Yeah.
Like just you on
Just-
fuel.
Yeah, that's
like,
it. That's it. So,
Yeah.
and that's when you know, when
Ooh.
you gotta, when we was talking about trying to figure out different ways to just escape the cycle of just the rat race of just always the whole. So it's not like I'm in survival mode, but just constantly working. Like it's just like that shit. I mean, that shit. Sometimes you need
that's
a break.
a fact,
You know what I
bro.
mean? Sometimes
hey, man,
you
you
need a
gave
break.
me a whole
sometimes.
different perspective because you ain't lying, man.
Yeah.
Like life don't stop. It's just gonna keep going. It's gonna keep going. I don't know if I shouted my uncle out on here. If I didn't, I want to shout him out, man. So I lost my uncle a couple months ago, which you know I appreciate you for pulling up
you
and coming
already
to
know,
the
man.
funeral, coming to the service, and coming to the repast as well. But that shit took a lot out of me, and still to today, I still be feeling that shit, bro. Like because our relationship, bro, go back years back when I was staying with my mama. You know what I'm saying? Even before that, just me as a kid, just rolling around with him. But I said that to say we was talking about mental, like just
Bit like
surviving,
fatigue.
right?
Yeah, mental fatigue.
I said that to say just like you know, mentally, man, nigga be going with the punches of shit.
Yeah.
And just going and going. And then sometimes you could forget that it's important to take this time out for yourself and go do this and go live and go see this and go taste this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to feel what this is like, just to walk in this store and just, you know, just different things. So, yeah, I just second what you were saying when you was like still till today.
Yeah, today. So
You know?
like it's like I'm not saying I'm poor, I'm rich, I got money to pay shit, but it's like this shit don't stop.
Yeah.
Shit don't stop, bro.
Yeah. Facts.
How about you though? Have you ever been in a point where you felt like you was in survival mode?
Yeah, I've been in a few, like just lost people and at the time, man, going through my separation and divorce and shit. Yep. Hell yeah, bro. I felt like nigga it was survival mode.
Yeah.
I had to nigga start all over type shit. You feel me? Cause you remember you didn't came to that mug. You didn't help me bring my couches up here. That I had that one time. But it was empty, bro. It was, it was just like, okay, and I gotta keep working though. I gotta keep grinding. Cause nothing stopped just cause you going through this. This shit still gotta get done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So how long is you gonna put your life on pause?
Right.
You can't do that because you don't really got time to do that. And you working towards something. So that shit like stripped the nigga butt naked, bro.
Yeah.
And the nigga had to bounce, shake back.
Like if somebody was to be going through that situation right now, what was some advice, like being in that stage that you going back to of being, in that survival mode, say in that similar situation, what would you say advice you could give that person?
It depends on where their mind state is at. You know what I'm saying? My mind state at the time was it was layers of it. Like it could be fixed, then it might be a little far-fetched, then you might gotta do this to get it back, and it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's layers of it. It depends on where they at.
Right.
But with their mind and mentally and what they want to do. For me, bro, it was dog. Cause I ain't man, it's a lot to unpack, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, but
Got you.
I would never share nobody else's story.
Got you.
And I would never diminish.
Right.
especially the mother of my children at all. She's a fantastic woman and a great woman of my children, bro. And her story to tell is her story to tell. I should tell it, but just for me, bro, it was just it was no reconciliation. And by me knowing that at that time, it was anything attached.
Yeah.
We could go on and get that shit over with right now. Outside of our children. You feel me?
Right.
We could go and get that shit over with right now. Let me deal with the pain right now of what it got to come. And it was just rebuilding, bro. And learning myself, though, more than anything. Because it might sound cliche. People could say, like, oh, I have to relearn myself and I have to. But that shit is real, bro. Like, you don't even. When you tied in a relationship or something so long and you so used to what somebody else like and you used to trying to cater to them, you don't even know what you like no more sometimes, bro. So I started just getting into other shit. I started getting into nature and shit. I started getting into animals and shit with different shit, bro. I'm like, what the fuck, candles? I'm like, how the fuck I like candles?
You finding shit like you finding shit out
bro,
about yourself,
I'm in
right?
Bath and Body Works. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this tequila smells amazing, nigga. Like,
bro.
you know,
That's
so
real shit.
bro, I and being comfortable with it, man. And I would never forget one time I remember my daughter, man, she came up to me one day and we be having so much fun, my kids and shit. And at this time, we still used to have fun, but nigga, it was a lot of pain in me, bro. And she said she came, she hugged me one day. Then she just started crying. I'm like, what the hell? What's up, baby? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? You just got everything. She like, she ain't telling me. She crying and shit. Baby, what's up? What's going on? She say, Daddy, I just want to see you happy.
Damn.
Oh, that shit made me cry.
Damn, bro.
I said, damn. My baby could see and turn like I'm to me, I'm just hurting internally.
Yeah.
But that connection, homie, with your children, that's what people got to understand, man. And I'm gonna get into this a little bit. That connection with your children is so sacred, bro, because in a way they can feel. So I can never understand how somebody could just leave something that they connected to, man or woman.
Thanks. That's true, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So some way, I don't know if God spoke to her or she just felt it, but she was just
saw you
broken down, crying, nigga. I'm like, yo, your daddy okay?
Yeah.
Daddy gonna be good, baby. We good. We all right.
Right. Man, that's
You know what I'm
beautiful,
saying?
bro. That's beautiful, man. That's some of the shit that, you know what I mean, with being the father that you are, you know what I mean, that shit is priceless, bro.
For sure,
That shit
bro.
is priceless, man.
For sure. And our kids need their father.
Yeah.
But us as fathers, they don't understand we need them too, bro.
Yeah.
We need them, dog.
Hell yeah.
Real shit, dog. All right, let me ask you this. Is there a difference between sacrificing your dreams and postponing them? Have you ever had to go through that situation before?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, for sure. I think there's a difference. Like, because if you sacrifice, man, you pretty much just gave up, right?
If you sacrificing
You
your
sacrificing your dreams, like you just giving up on your dream to move something. Yeah, man, I think for sure it's yeah, man. If you could postpone them, cause.
But do that ever work though? When somebody postpone their dreams, do that work?
You could come, bro. If you disciplined enough, you could come back to. You could come back to it, bro. If you disciplined enough and you adamant about getting that goal accomplished, you could come back to it and pick up where you left off. But it's hard. It's hard to put it up and then get back to it because it's gonna be more. Yeah, because it's gonna be more shit that's gonna happen in life. Shit, you know, it's never gonna be a right time to get back to that goal, to that mission that you was on. But you can.
Yeah,
you know, you definitely can,
that's
man. Bro, man, it's even with just from my experience with my adult home, bro, I remember the day that I figured out that I wanted to do it. I was in college and I was talking to you.
Yeah.
I was in my dorm, and this was in 2000, probably like 10 or something, 2009. And I was like, damn, I think that's what I want to do, is open up a home, bro. And it's 17 years, which is 2006,
Yeah.
16 years later. You know what I mean? And life didn't have a lot of shit, all gang of shit didn't happen.
Yeah.
You know, but just holding on to it, even with our home. You know what I mean? Even with the one that we about to start, it's just, bro, it's
Timing though, dude.
it's just timing. You know what I mean? And it's never gonna be the right time, but it's just staying consistent, staying and getting back to it.
Yeah.
As soon as you get back to it and you hold yourself accountable, we all hold ourselves accountable to get shit done. That's all I learned. That's what I learned, bro. It's just I need to be accountable for shit I need to get done, bro.
That part, bro.
That's it, man.
That part. It's definitely days, bro, where I feel like I question myself. Like, am I doing enough? You know, I got goals, but bills got to be paid. Fatherhood don't stop. Work don't stop. And then sometimes, bro, I feel like keeping the family together. You feel me? But I feel like sometimes that shit makes me fall apart. It's a heavy token, right?
Say it is, man.
Keeping a family together. But, however, though, my faith, bro, is unwavering.
That's
So,
powerful, bro.
just to go back to what you said, like, you could get back to it. I feel like somebody always could get back to something if your mind is right. George Foreman won the heavyweight championship belt in his 50s.
In his 50s. Damn.
Like 50, bro.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not just to correlate shit to boxing or whatever like that, but I feel like if your mind is right, bro, and your heart is aligned with what's right, you got the faith, bro, you could do whatever, dog. I ain't saying the nigga in this week could go to the NBA or nothing. I'm not saying nothing crazy like, come on, bro, that's far-fetched. Like,
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? But I'm just saying, like, nigga, if you want to conquer certain things, certain goals that you have, bro, if you try to keep your mind, keep a balance. Because every day is not going to feel the same. Every day is not going to be a great day.
Yeah.
Period, bro. Like, never. It's not going to be. That's just not how life is.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But, bro, my faith, though. My faith in God is just faith and belief and just knowing that, okay, we look at one side of the coin like, this ain't going to happen. Because it's so obvious to the people around us it didn't happen for them. They are talented. Them. But what if that shit do happen?
Yeah.
Then what?
If
you just keep going. If you just keep going, bro. Just keep going, man.
I definitely can second that, bro. Because it's just, bro, I just know that shit could happen, bro. I ain't had, like, been broke, bro. Like, broke as fuck. Because I'm spending everything on some shit that I don't see yet. You know? Like, if it's just a goal that you have, just being, you know what I mean? You putting so much into it, and you don't see the what's called the benefits of whatever it is that you working towards. But, bro, at the end of the tunnel, that shit, bro, if you stay consistent, stay with that shit, stay diligent. That's why we down and diligent, bro. We don't know where, we don't know we down and diligent, bro.
Baby.
So that's what we on, bro. Just down it. And whatever, any aspect of life, if you want a young man want to play sports, if you a father or entrepreneur or whatever it is, man, just be diligent to whatever it is, bro.
For sure.
Stick to it.
Nursing field,
whatever.
You want to be a lawyer, doctor, whatever, just be diligent to it, man, because all of this shit is accessible. At the end of the day, it's all accessible for us. Gotta have the right resources too, and it's up to us as adults and leaders of the community and what we doing too to push those things.
Facts.
With that being said, man, y'all tapped into the Down and Diligent podcast. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode.
Sir, man.
Y'all continue to rock with us. Hit that notification bell once again so y'all can be subscribed to every episode. We appreciate y'all for taking this time out with us and rocking with us. You feel me? We out.
Peace.
I'm down and diligent.